Welcome back, everybody. Well, that was an interesting last few hours. I did find a garden hose, as you can see, and I got everything cleaned up, and I found my grease gun in the shop over there. And I went through and greased this thing really good, cleaned all the old stuff out of it, and this tractor can bale with it. It was just so dirty, it wasn't even funny. I went ahead and spent a few minutes. I did get everything around here washed off real quick. I did get the Unimog running. And since it was running, I just went ahead and closed the hood because I don't need it open. I did not wash the fertilizer spreader because, well, there's fertilizer still in it. I was unable to get this old Zetter or Zeter, whatever it is, functional. So, that being said, I think I'm just going to go ahead and close that door and close the hood. It will not start. I don't know if it needs a new battery or what, but we'll get it working and we'll get it running again. I did look it up, though, that it does have a little bit more horsepower than this Ursus, but this Ursus is fully capable here of doing the job. There we go. Get in here, get the door closed. All right. Get this thing fired up, and let's go get to baling. Now, I haven't really done much other than that. That is the extent of everything that I have done. Now, I did look at it. I think we're okay to go this way. I'm pretty sure we can make it through that log area with the baler. If not, we'll just go over it really carefully. We just have to kind of suck this edge real tight right here. I think we can make it through. Yeah, there we go. But, yep, it does have enough power. And I was able to assess fuel state for everything that we have. And pretty much everything is low on fuel. But that's okay. We can get some more fuel later down the road. Okay, go ahead and get this unfolded here. We're going to go around it backwards to start with. Let's see. Fire it up, drop it down. Here we go. Yeah, see, it runs much better now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Much, much better. And I think I can keep it on track here. Hopefully. Maybe. Go ahead and get that picked up and baled up here. Just got to watch it. It'll bale as fast as I can run it. Wow. Till I get on the part where it starts climbing. Then it really doesn't like it. I mean, for now, this is what we've got. It's what we're going to have to use, but I have a feeling in the future I will need to look at a different baler. You know, good possibility of it anyway. Okay, we're getting almost full. There we go. And there's our first bale out the door. Now, hopefully that don't roll. We'll see. I think we'll be all right. It lacks a little bit of power. I'm sure, if it had a little bit more umption to it, it would be just fine. But, it is what it is. It's what we got, so it's what we're going to use. And we're just going to have to make it do until we can afford something different. Yeah, because, man, once we get going downhill, this thing is just takes off. No problem whatsoever grabbing straw. And I'm sure we'll have to pick up some remnants that we left behind here and there, but that's okay. I've got no problem with that. I don't see us getting too many bales off of this. All right, here we go. Yeah, it kind of struggles on this hill a little bit, doesn't it? Well, that's not terrible. Well, anyway, I'm going to finish baling this up, and I will see you in a few moments. Okay, we have almost a full bale in there. We were just lacking a little bit of straw, but that's okay. I think we'll be just fine. I was hoping to get a little bit more straw out of this, but I guess not. It's okay in the long run. That gentleman walks quite often up and down this road. Okay. Well, we'll get this back to the farm and get it put away. And yeah, we'll go pick those other bales up real quick. Get them off of the field, and we're going to find out really quick whether that whether that bale trailer can handle a couple of bales or not. I am hoping that it's not such bad condition it can't pick up those bales. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Like I said, I did get everything cleaned up. The combine is put away. I'll show you that real quick before we get over there. I got it facing that way so it's easy to get to it, do service on it, etc. Looks like... Did I leave the lights on? No? Ain't that. Must just be the shadow coming through the roof up there. Oh, it's the lights on in here. Okay. Well, where's the light switch at? Oh, right here. There we go. Okay. Let's get this baler put back in here. So, I wish we would have got more of a bale off of that. And I understand that, you don't always get a full bale, but wow, only 3 bales, almost 4. I guess that's not bad as far as straw production goes. That's pretty good if you ask me. But I would have liked to have seen maybe a hair bit more. Of course, every farmer would like to see a little bit more production when it comes right down to it. I don't know anybody that wouldn't. Okay, here we go. Back over to the field again. We'll go ahead and get those bales picked up. At least it's not too far away. It's just up here and around over there. I wonder if the guy that owned this farm, I wonder if he owned all this ground around him at one time. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. In order to support chickens, pigs, horses, sheep, he would have had had at least I would think a substantial amount of monetary income coming in. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong. Okay, let's see here. There we go. All 3 bales picked up. Let's get them home. Ooh, that's heavy now. I'm still not used to this gear shift. I got to reach down here between my legs for both of the gear shifts in order to shift the gears. They ain't up over here on the side like the cases, or well, over here like the case, or like a John Deere up on the dash, easy to get to, the older ones anyway, or at your thumbs. So it's taken a little toll, me relearning how to do some stuff. I'm just trying to think where I want to put these bales. I kind of want to go to square bales. I'd kind of like to go to square bales. I think they'd be a little bit easier to deal with. And I am going to look for a square baler in the future. And not have a round baler. But I think we're going to have something with more horsepower than what we've got in order to afford it. Either that or look for a better round baler. I don't know. Let's see. There we go. We'll just set them right there for right now. Looks like a good spot to me. I'd like to get a front loader as soon as possible. Really kind of need one. Whoop, 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 whoop. I know this trailer's old and wouldn't hurt it, but I really don't want to hit my building. Yeah, just bend that bush back over, I guess. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and park this up near the front. Actually, we can go ahead and hook up the... let's see, we can open this door. We can go ahead and get in there and hook up the cultivator, because that's the next thing we're going to need. Is we'll go ahead and go over there and get that field turned. And since we do have some fertilizer, we could actually, yep, let's do that first. Go ahead and spread a little fertilizer, then we can cultivate it in. It's kind of tight quartered in here. There we go. Fertilizer sits kind of close, don't it? Okay. We'll just hold that there for a minute. Let's see what we can do with these bales. I wonder, let's just see if we can get one of them in here. Yeah, there's one. Let's see, maybe another one? Yeah, it'll take 2. Let's close that up. And let's see, can we put one over here? Do they take straw? Oh, I guess they don't. They don't need straw over here, so looks like the only place we need straw is over here at the cow barn. So that's where we're going to put it. We'll just go ahead and set it in here. That way it's done. And there we go. Now all that straw is just put away and out of the way. You know, something else we might do is we might look and see if, I mean, we really don't have room for a hayloft, but a hayloft would be nice to store everything in. But since we don't have room for one, I guess we're just going to have to deal with bales. Okay, back over to the field again. That's kind of repetitious, but you know, we need to get it done. That's just all there is to it. We just got to get it done. Starting off is always more difficult. If I could get a hold of some wheat or some barley, we'd go ahead and get a start on some chickens, because I know that chickens would provide us with eggs and some more income. We do have a decent coop there. And it looks to be in pretty darn good condition. Okay, now how wide is this going to spread? I do not know. Let's find out, shall we? Well, it's not terribly wide. It's getting out there in the field pretty good, though. So we'll just go ahead and let it do its thing. Is that going to be it? Is one down and back? We'll have to check and see, but that's pretty darn wide if it can cover the entire field in one little run. Let's see here. Did that get it? Almost. Look at that. We almost got the whole field covered in just a few seconds. Yeah, look at that spread pattern. My word, is that wide as all get up. I see a little spot we missed down here in the bottom. We'll grab it. And then, yeah, we can get to cultivating right away. I'm not sure what I want to put in here. I have not decided what crop would best go into this field. I imagine it's going to have to be like wheat or barley, one of those two. At least I'd think so. Because let's see, we're going to have crops that can support, I mean, you know, at the moment, the first thing's chickens. So that would be wheat and barley. So I would say the next thing I'd want to plant is some barley or wheat. And we'll have to look and see what the calendar is here for planting those items. I really don't know. I am actually unfamiliar with that. Still can't wash it. It's still got some in. I'm going to have to get a bag when I go down to the dealership. Because I need to meet the guys at the dealership and talk to them about a round baler. Because like I said, I kind of would like to... there we go. I'd kind of like to upgrade that round baler that we've got to a square baler. And then also see about getting a front loader attacher for this particular tractor. There we go. Boy, lots of turning and twisting and inside this shed. It's not exactly the easiest thing. Let's go out this way this time. We've gone that way several times. It's time to go out our front door. And we'll just go around this way to get to that field. Don't have to cross that little wooden stopper down there. Such a beautiful countryside, I'll tell you. And they sure don't leave a lot of space between the fields, I've noticed. They are a little tight quartered. Okay, that looks pretty good. Boy, you can tell everything here has been well used. There's hardly any paint left in a lot of places. Nobody coming. I think the other way is just a hair bit faster. Good possibility. Okay. Let's flip this thing open here. Have a look. There we go. Let's get right over here on the edge of the field. Set her down and let her go to town. Careful. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. It's turning the soil right over. We're doing a great job of getting the fertilizer just mixed in with the soil. That way the next time we have any rain, it will help tremendously with with everything as far as nutrients back into the soil. Oh my. There's a tight quarter down there. Be nice if I could see the edge of that a little bit better. I mean, I'm just kind of guessing where it's at, and I must be doing a pretty good job because it seems to be covering fairly well. About the same distance on that side. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Just as long as we don't miss any. We just want to have very good coverage with our cultivating here. Okay. Man, that looks pretty good. Well, anyway, I'm going to continue this, and I'll see you here in just a few moments.
Can you hear the words I'm saying? Can you read the thoughts I'm thinking? Hey.
Okay, here we are. Doesn't take long at all. I just don't want to put you guys through that, especially when there's, not a lot more to say. We're just doing so good already right off the bat. Fold this up. Let's get the heck up this hill here. I know this isn't that heavy. Just kind of being a pain. Not a big deal. Well, anyway, multiple trips over to this field. We have baled it, worked it, fertilized it, and all we need to do to it is just add one more layer of fertilizer, and it should be just fine. And go ahead and get it planted when it's time. I don't think it is time. I haven't seen any fields planted right now, so I don't think it's time for planting. Lot of fields that have been plowed over there, so they're not quite ready. So we'll just have to wait and see. But so far, other than our poor little Zetter tractor, the Ursus has shouldered the burden of the farm. And I see that the gas gauge is going down rather quickly. which is disturbing. Oh my. I didn't think I hit the edge. Okay, let's just drop that right there. And we'll just park up right here. So for a beginning start, once again, it's looking pretty darn good. Hopefully next time we can start looking at animals to have on our farm. So till next time, thanks for watching everybody. Have a great day. See you in the next one.